There's a concept of boundary and concept of buffer zone. See, in the older times, we only had ecumen. Ecumen is those habited part of the earth is called as ecumen. The people were living in certain places, and then that's what the community is living in those areas, and that's how they would enjoy the place. But then when the resources got scarce and they wanted to expand to new areas, the other communities felt it bad. So this is a very, very brief reference as to how the concept of state came into being when you had a sovereign control of your area that were identified. In other words, I can say the outer skin of your ecumen was determined, and that's where boundary happened. So where the people were living, let's say people are living here, the in-between area on which no country has got its sovereign control is called as buffer zone. But then later on, what happened? They started moving, they also started moving, they also started moving, and there came a point where they could possibly not move beyond each other. And that is what we call them as boundary. Boundary, the outer skin of a sovereign state. And that's how the concept of boundary came, and there's a lot of fight going on, pushing into each other's territory, and then what's claiming of sovereignty and whatnot keeps happening. But then there are buffer zones still existing on this planet Earth, thankfully so. The areas like, I would imagine on Antarctica, we have a buffer zone. Similarly, we also have got a buffer zone that exists on the sea. I mean, there are particular areas around the sea beyond which we can call them as a zone which is not belonging to a particular person.